Good afternoon. It's 2:30 Thursday afternoon here in Sebastian. We're preparing for the hurricane. We're expecting Category 4 storm coming in. I'm Bob McPartland, the mayor of the City of Sebastian. With me here is Joe Griffin, the city manager, and our chief of police, Michelle Morris. We've made unbelievable preparation for this storm, and the city is locked down tight right now, and we're waiting when the storm ends. We'll come out and assess the damage and respond to any emergencies that we need to. Again, I can't reiterate enough, if you do not feel safe in your home or you're not shuttered up, that you should look to go to one of the shelters that's available here in Indian River County, get with a friend who is shuttered up and ready, or head out to the west. Don't try and do it later when the winds are picking up later this evening and through to tomorrow. So, Mr. Griffin?
Thank you, Mayor. My name is Joe Griffin. I'm the city manager for the City of Sebastian. If you folks have been watching our updates, I try to give them every 6 hours. We're going to try to make that shorter and shorter as the storm gets closer. I'd like to give you a little update on the position of the storm. It passed between New Providence Island and Nassau and Andros Island a few hours ago. It's northwest bound at 14 miles an hour, so it has picked up speed. Wind speed right now is at 140 miles an hour. If you watched us before, I gave a little explanation about millibar level and things like that. Last night when I gave a report, the millibar rating was 960. There's an inverse relationship to the intensity of the storm and the millibar rating. In other words, the lower the millibar rating, the more intense the storm. So the millibar rating has continued to fall down to about 939 right now. So that decrease from 960 down to 939 has resulted in a Category 3 to Category 4 storm, 135 to 140 miles an hour. Coast endpoint forecast is somewhere between West Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie. That's the latest that I've seen. But really, it really doesn't matter, because what's the difference between 10 miles an hour when we have a storm that's in excess of 110, 120 miles an hour? So to follow on what Mayor McPartland said, if you have not made your preparations, if you are in a home that was built before 1996 standards, I urge you to leave. Leave town, drive north, drive west, get out of town, stay safe, keep your family safe. The city has done what we have done to button things up tight. As Mayor McPartland talked about, tomorrow, after the storm has passed, we're going to make an assessment about when we can get our crews out there to start clearing roads. It's very important. We want to make sure that we can get the first responders out there as quick as possible. So I urge you, please, if you're staying here in town, please stay indoors. Do not go out and drive around sightseeing. That will only impede our progress in getting our roads cleared. So with that, I'd like to turn this over to our Chief of Police, Michelle Morris.
Good afternoon, and thank you for staying tuned. A couple of housekeeping and some information items we'd like to pass out. If you have any questions regarding shelters or the hurricane, you can contact the Indian River Emergency Management Office at 772-226-4000. Obviously, if it's an emergency, call 911. Our non-emergency line, that is for the police department here in Sebastian, is 589-5233. Please feel free to give us a call. Also, if you have Facebook, if you will kind of follow the Sebastian Police Department Facebook page, the City of Sebastian Facebook page, or the Indian River County Emergency Management Facebook page. We will all be putting out information as we receive it. Again, as both the mayor and the city manager have said, we want you to get to where you're going to be and stay indoors, and please be safe. It's very important that you understand as the winds come in, we will lose things like street signs, stop signs, and traffic lights, as well as the power. If that happens and you are out and about, remember, every intersection is to be treated as a four-way stop. You do not blow through those intersections. Take it slow and easy. That's also for after the storms, if you are going out and about. Remember, we don't know what destruction we're going to have. We may be having curfews, or we may be requiring people to stay off the street, so please stay tuned. And don't hesitate to give us a call. Most importantly, stay safe and get to where you're going ASAP. Do not wait to go out until the storm is coming. Also, at some point, we will, when the winds start coming at a dangerous level, we will not allow our officers to go out. So it's important that if you need something, you call before the winds get too dangerously fast for our officers to be out there. Stay safe. Thank you.
All right, just once again to reiterate, is if you have not prepared your home, you should leave. Go to one of the shelters or head out of town. I can't reiterate that enough. The city has put together a tremendous plan in preparation for this storm. The city manager, his staff, and Chief Morris, they've done great preparation, and after the storm has passed, they will make their assessments, and we will get Sebastian back up and running, and I have full confidence in them. So just be careful. If you're staying indoors, stay indoors until well past the storm has exited. So good luck.